Joining us here today with Julie Chiarello and John Vergados in our studio in Hollywood. Also, of course, Marty Greenwald.
We were tongue in cheek. We had interviews with dead people with a regular column through this Native American medium that my friend.
Wow.
So we did a lot of things like that, but we were more shocking than educational.
Mm-hmm.
We were educating through shock in a sense. We were still doing, and we were outsiders as well, and that's what sort of helped us in the beginning. Both me and my partner met at another magazine, and we instantly disliked each other, but what bonded us is we both got fucked over by that magazine and decided we could do it better on our own. You know?
Julie, as a female, as a woman, based on what John just hit on, really it seems as though Skunk has been empowering women to a certain extent along the way. How do you fit in with that, and how have they empowered you as a woman within that organization?
I met John at a conference, and we started talking about sustainable business practices. We started talking about empowered consumerism and how we could help to change the fabric of society by making good choices. And it really inspired me, the conversations with him. And I was doing an event to take the Suicide Girls and Lagunitas Spear to Harvard and storm the Harvard campus. And I invited Skunk to go. And, and my whole thing is I got really inspired by telling the Suicide Girls story. And that's how we started talking about empowerment for women, which Suicide Girls has been knocked and it's been covered in different ways.
Tell us really quickly what or who the Suicide Girls are.
Suicide Girls is an alternative pinup site.
Okay.
It's modeled after Facebook. It actually came out in a blog format prior to Facebook launching. It was in 2001.
Okay.
And Missy Suicide, she was a kind of an innovator in her field. She used to come from the IT world. But I started to cover her because I was interested in finding out, is this true? Are these women disempowered? And they weren't. They were actually, a lot of them were networking together to launch their own businesses and become empowered. And they were using it as a launch pad. And I liked that. And so we started to connect with that. And I admired John's work and commitment. He works with Women's Normal extensively. He's helped them a lot. And he does things quietly, too, the way that he helps. And slowly, people can start to feel themselves. Like in his magazine, if a woman picks up his magazine, they read Token Female. There was, the last issue was Maya Angelou, beautiful. And it inspires you. It inspires you that you can actually expand your perception as a woman, as a man, whatever, and actually start to live more freely, live more intelligently, live more empowered. So that's kind of, I feel like, the message of Skunk. And also it does help the women's movement as well.
Very strong message.